Hi, it's Kidwood, or KB here. Today I'm just bringing you a little story that I mentioned in probably one video. I mentioned it a bunch on Twitter, and I explained it once to one friend, and I think only one person that's ever been told this story. So this story is about a Russian girl. She ain't actually Russian, but I don't want to actually give out her race because a few friends might know who she is, because I have viral friends that watch my videos and might know about this girl, but I'll tell you about that later. The gameplay you're actually watching right now is just a gun game gameplay. It has 3 parts. There's shot at the end for whoever actually cares about that. It's a gun game trick shot, of course, because I'm playing gun game, then trick shot and gun game, then I'll hit a shot on gun game. It's not all the same game because this is like 5 minutes long. You could barely record 450. This first part is pretty sticky because I got to last so quick and I had a big lead, but just liked it so much. So the story about this girl starts in 5th grade. She comes up to me this one recess and asked me if I knew where she lived. At the time I did know because it was just some apartments she lived, and it was these separate apartments, and those apartments were pretty close where I lived. So she comes up to me, asked me, and I just said yes. Later that recess she comes up to me again and asked me if I could come over to just Deli Mart near her. So I met her up that weekend in that Deli Mart, and we just bought some hot Cheetos and just walked and talked for like a few minutes. Then we run around the apartments, past her apartments like 2 or 3 times. And the reason we passed it is because she didn't actually want to tell me. Well, by what I remember, she didn't actually want to tell me right then or now. We just passed it a few times. Then when we walked around again, past it for like the 3rd time, she told me that that's where she lived. And she told me exact building, like letter and apartment number. So she told me, then she mentioned her parents and what they do, and this is where the story just gets a bit awkward. She tells me about her parents and how they just have sex. So then she mentions it to me and asks me if I want to do this with her. Then just keep in mind, we're in 5th grade. It's so weird, it's awkward now just to even speak about it. But I don't know what she was thinking. She just wanted to try because it's something new. I just did not want to be in that situation. I don't remember this exact part, but I remember that at the end when it was getting dark, I left. She gave me her hot Cheeto bag, and I just left home. Like a few weeks after, she talked to me again and asked me if I wanted to do it again. So I just called her ugly. I did not want anything to do with it, so I called her ugly and got in trouble for it. Teacher came up to me and talked to me and her in this one table, and I just mentioned her forehead being big, and I got into even more trouble. Sorry, I'm fucked up for that, but I didn't want anything to do with that. So in the end, that happened. She had this one friend that she always talked to. I wouldn't be surprised if she told her that, but here's a shot. This is the end of the story. It's been KB, and I'll just leave you to that. Bye.